Peace, family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I wanted to do is, y'all already know who I'm talking to. I ain't got to keep telling y'all. We talking to us, the Chosens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to keep saying that every episode no more. We already passed that. Y'all know what time it is now. But what I am going to discuss today is how they are afraid to hit the gas. Why are they afraid to hit the gas? And what brought me to this subject today was I was just kind of on the road, and it was a lot of traffic that was in the fast lane, but they was all functioning as if their gas pedal didn't work. And I always thought of that shit when I was younger, before I started driving, when I started driving, you know, just like, why go out and get a car and have these nice cars and not be able to use it? So if you're in the fast lane, why not use your gas pedal? And then most people out here got these brand new cars out here anyway, something that's new, up to date. If it's not one of the Teslas, it's some kind of new kind of one of the, what can I say I've seen out here, like the newest Nissan or something. You know, I didn't want to say Hondas because everybody has Hondas, but it's like they're afraid to hit the gas. And it made me think of like a lot of beings and entities that I've been around that are afraid to hit the gas. And what I mean by hit the gas spiritually, meaning they have these ideas, but they never manifest them. They never put the energy into them to bringing them to life, you know. And if they have tried to, it's something that they only put minimum energy into, you know. And when you hitting the gas, you know, especially if like your ideas, to me, I would say like my ideas would be like the road. And if I'm the vehicle driving down the road, you know, with all these things going on, for me, I want to hit the gas so I can get to the end of it, so I could see what's really going on, because you usually have a destination, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of beings that I was around, you know, that they were some pretty talented, like, funny motherfuckers. Like, they could have easily, like, made a TikTok page or an Instagram page. They could have did something to kind of like monetize what they love doing already, and they already discussed it and talked about it before. And it's other things that people have done and said as well too, you know. That's just kind of like the first example that come to me, because it's like, what is, or not what is, what are you afraid of from hitting the gas? Now, when you look at the 3D in the cars, all you can really say is, okay, I might be speeding and there could be police. That's why I don't want to use the gas pedal that I have in this fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Most people never even touch the floor with their gas pedal. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's like everybody's scared and timid. They wouldn't make these cars with these limits on it and have a gas pedal that you could use all the way if you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? They would just make them all go 70 miles an hour. But they know that a lot of us, some of us others, we don't mind using the gas. And we understand that we have this access to this pedal to use for a reason. You have another one as well, but we talking about using the gas right now. And it's like, with the car being in front of me going slow and not using the gas, it's like one of my associates being beside me and having these ideas and not using the gas. You know what I'm saying? It's the same concept. I get the same concept from that. So for me, it's like, if you don't have the gas, motherfucker, get over, and then I'll drive a little bit, and then we're gonna switch seats back. And then if you don't want to drive for your part, then motherfucker, we just gonna sit here till something gets figured out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just speaking as far as 3D wise. Spiritually wise, you just have to stop operating with that being. That's what we doing already out here. But being out here on the road, it's getting nice out. There's a lot more people out too. And it just reminds me of how a lot of beings and entities are afraid to hit the gas. Your life is at risk 24/7 anyways, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, even before I knew I was the spiritual being having this human experience, I always was the one that liked to risk it or take chances, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, the unknown, I just always wanted to explore the unknown. Now I know better as far as like the shit is wide open and what to stay away from, what shit I can move down and I should explore and experience, you know what I'm saying? But when it's your time to hit that gas, you have to hit that fucking pedal. And when you on the road, people will push your ass up the road because you're gonna get the fuck out the way, because now you're holding everybody else up because you don't want to use your gas pedal, something that you have access to. But spiritually, you're being so controlled that you don't want to use it. You have to start doing little things in order to start breaking these bondages that they have us in spiritually. If somebody got a speeding ticket, you know you don't go to jail for speeding tickets, right? You know it's not the end of the world. You know if you get something on your record, that shit is not real, right? So it doesn't fucking matter if it's your turn on the highway and you're in the fast lane. You need to get your ass up the road or get the fuck over. Now, when you beside people and y'all building on shit and they constantly throwing ideas out there, but they not putting no efforts in, they not trying to hit that gas pedal. You gonna have to get the fuck away from them, you know, or stop building in that department with them, or trying to, because it's gonna be you doing all the building while they sitting back with their feet kicked up. You gotta keep your foot on that gas, man. You gotta keep your foot on that gas. I keep my foot on that gas. I don't give a fuck how I'm feeling, what's going on. When it's time for me to move, I'm moving. Spiritually, I know if I'm sitting down and I'm doing something, I know I'm still operating and moving spiritually. So I know that I'm still active in the spiritual realm, getting things organized and figured out. That's still foot on the gas. That's still foot on the gas until I tell myself, all right, it's 9, 10 o'clock now. Okay, so now I'll cut myself a little bit of slack. I'll turn on a piece of entertainment or something, you know what I'm saying, to kind of force myself to get out of work mode, because now I'm using I'm using different kind of muscle memory, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm also, my spirit is constantly going, so I'm constantly having to come back here to the vessel, you know what I'm saying. So you use energy when you time travel. When you time traveling, you using energy. So I already know when I'm gassing, I'm sitting down in the spiritual realm, I know when I have to pull myself back. I know when I have to pull myself back. And we all have to learn these kind of tactics, but they are afraid to use the gas pedal. Some of them are so warped and already so controlled by the opposition that they didn't even know it was a gas pedal. You know, it just looked like another attachment to the car, you know. They don't even have nothing to identify it with, you know. They just kind of use it, but they don't really use it, you know. It's more so of to watch the engagements. This is just to watch the gauges, right? I know this is just for the gauge to go here. This just, when I push it a little bit here, it makes this gauge goes right there. I don't want it to go over this. Don't be afraid to use the gas pedal, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to run up too long. Y'all tap into everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.